What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Natalie and this is my channel, Music to Makeup. So today's video is going to be a tag that I saw from Amy Lynn, who is an awesome beauty YouTuber. She does tutorials, reviews, unboxings, a lot of different things very similar to the things I do. And I saw this video and I was like, oh my god, that I have to do that. Like, that is such an awesome tag. So it's the life goals of a beauty vlogger tag and empowerment challenge. So I am huge on setting goals and trying to help other people realize their goals in life as well. And fun fact, only 3% of the population writes goals, and those are the most successful people. So I think it's vital that you figure out what your goals are and actually write them down. So let me get into the questions. I have them here. And okay, so number one is name 3 goals that you set for your life. So the first one, music has always been a huge part of my life. Like, I love music more than I love myself, and that's probably the only thing where that's the case. But I never thought that number one, I was raised to believe that a career in music is unattainable. That's not realistic. You need to get a formal education, and that's the only way to be successful. But then I've also always been very good at writing. When I was in 5th grade, I won, it was called the Pride Award in writing. I submitted a few poems and won, and it was a huge deal. But my 5th grade teacher said, "You're going to be a famous author one day," and that always stuck with me. But I kind of combined the two, and one of my goals is to be a MC, a rapper, and it's kind of still weird to say. I had been watching how to rap videos on YouTube for a while. His name's Drew Morrissey, How to Rap. And he would mention that he has an exclusive group, and it's more in-depth songwriting tips and recording and social media. So I had been wanting to do it for a while, so I finally did it. I've been in the group for about 3 or 4 months now, and because I would write on my own, but then I'm like, I don't know where to go from here. What do I do? How do I record? And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna record myself on my own. I'm like, I have to, someone has to force me to do it, because that is so far out of my comfort zone, it's not even funny. So, I mean, this is one of my notebooks. Oh, that was my very first verse I recorded. But, I try to write a 16-bar verse every day, but I can't do it on the days I work. But, I have so much. And then I also I pick words and then just start writing rhyming words, do rhyme schemes. I have recorded 3 full songs now. I'm so proud of myself. I only like one of them, but I am just so proud of myself for actually accomplishing that. Is one goal. Another goal is I definitely want to grow my YouTube channel. I want to start including more, music related videos. And then I definitely want to write a book one day. I want to win at least 1 Grammy. I want to be a best-selling author. And my 3rd goal, I want to marry Drake. So let's move on to the next question. Are you passionate about any particular thing? And then it says in parentheses, charity, style, brand, etc. See, my problem is I am passionate about so many different things. Fashion, beauty, charity, music, relationships, self-improvement, personal growth, you know, self-discovery, confidence, and love to read. Reading is definitely something I'm passionate about, and writing. So yeah, that's my answer for that one. Number 3, do you have any hobbies? And if so, do they tie into your goals? My main hobbies are reading, eating, and when I'm like just listening to music, jamming out, doing my makeup, that is my happy place. Like from Happy Gilmore, that is my happy place. It like calms me down and I just kind of zone out. And so I definitely think that my hobbies tie into my goals because, yep. 4, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a doctor. And actually in my first year at UF, my major was microbiology because I was going to go to medical school and do all that, but then I decided to change to a nurse. I just always knew that I wanted to help, but I also thought that I would be a writer for a long time. So now that I have started writing again, I remember how much I loved it. Number 5, what was your first encounter with makeup? So I was never really big into makeup when I was younger. I mean, I would wear it occasionally, but I didn't know what I was doing, number 1. And number 2, when I was younger, it was a false belief, but I believed that women could either only be pretty or smart. They couldn't be both. They had to be one or the other. And I'm sure media and society had a lot to do with my belief of that, because usually, you know, beautiful women are portrayed as dumb, stupid, and I was always considered myself like I am very smart. I am very, very smart. I graduated like 4th in my class. I had 36 college credits before I graduated high school from AP classes. And so I was never really big into it. But I would go to MAC. But when I would go to MAC before I got into makeup, I would just be like, I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, whatever you say, I'll buy because I don't know. There's so many products, it's overwhelming. Now I go into MAC and I'm like, okay, bitch, this is what I need. Like, sometimes I feel like I know more than some of their representatives, the people that work there. But what happened was I was going to a friend's birthday and I also needed some foundation. So I'm like, I'm just going to schedule to get my makeup done since I'm going to be buying a present and my foundation anyways. And the makeup artist used a palette and I just was amazed at the way she used all the different colors on my eyes. And I was like, that is just so beautiful. Like, and then so I bought the palette and then I was obsessed with trying to recreate the look she did. So I started watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos to try and achieve the same look, and that's kind of how it started. I loved that it gave me the ability to express myself creatively because I felt so disconnected from my creative side. And I would even tell myself, like, I was starting to believe that I wasn't creative. Don't mind my cat. Okay, if you could collab with any brands, who would they be? They would have to be definitely Fenty Beauty. I love Rihanna. She is such an icon. Let's see, Becca. I would love to create my own highlighter, and I think Becca has the best highlighter formula, or the Anastasia I think my cat just burnt his tail on my candle. I smell burnt hair. Or the Anastasia, like a glow kit. Any sort of highlighter will be good with me, alright? I would love to collab with Jeffree Star. I love Jeffree Star. And I love his makeup as well. So those would be some of the brands that I would love to collab with. If you had your own brand, what would it be of? It would be of so many things. Like, I couldn't just pick a few. Definitely like eyeshadow palettes, foundation, highlighter, concealer. Oh, definitely my lip products. Oh my god. So many lip products. And it's something, you know, for very fair people, but then also on the other side of the spectrum too, for very, you know, dark-skinned women, because like my best friend is black, and I know that their shades aren't represented fairly in a lot of makeup. If your career took off, like if you became famous, who would you take with you? My mom and I are very close. I don't have much family. I'm an only child. But I consider, you know, my friends my family. It would be the people who supported me before I became famous. Where is your ideal place to live? I'm a Cancer, so I'm more of a homebody. So it's like I can really make anywhere my home. It's more on what it's like on the inside and the environment and the emotional feeling you get when you're in it. But places that I would love to live would definitely be New York and LA. Yeah, so one of those places. But I love Florida too, because the weather is just amazing all year round. Okay, number 10. Have you attempted to reach these goals in the past? And if so, how many times? No, this is really the first time in my life that so it wasn't until recently where I finally asked myself what I really wanted in life and took a long, hard look at what was important to me without worrying about anyone else or being in a relationship. I was just being by myself, and that was so important, and I'm so grateful for that opportunity to know myself and to discover what I am really passionate about, because I feel like I'm headed in the right direction. And I just want to be able to do something that I'm passionate about and I love doing, and be able to make a living doing that. So those are my goals and the empowerment tags. Alright guys, well, I want to let you guys know that I am very grateful for all of your support, and I honestly never thought I would reach 100 subscribers. I remember at the beginning, there was a time where I got really depressed because I was like, no one was watching my videos and I wasn't getting subscribers, and I've been doing it for almost a year now. March will be a year, and I just felt like I was getting off to such a slow start, and I never felt like I would even get to 100. So this is amazing to me, and I'm just so grateful and appreciative, and you know, love all of you. And I am glad that I can sit here and do something that I love, and hopefully it be helpful to someone else. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.